Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Shropshire and to Crowd Meadow, as today we bring you coverage of Shrewsbury Town against Salford City in Sky Bet League 2. And following an excellent 3-1 win over Tranmere Rovers at Moor Lane last weekend, Salford City are back on the road today for the first ever league meeting between these two sides. Just 3 previous encounters between Shrewsbury and Salford in the past, all taking place in the first round of the FA Cup. Indeed, in our most recent meeting, it was Carl Robinson's side who progressed through to the next round at the expense of their League One opponents at the time, with 2 first-half goals from Matthew Lund last November, giving the Ammies the edge at the Peninsula Stadium. But now we're in the same division and Shrewsbury have started their league campaign off with 2 goalless draws and 4 defeats. However, Michael Appleton's side did claim their first win of the season last weekend, coming from a goal down at Barnet to secure a 3-1 victory at the Hive Stadium. And Shrewsbury have made just 1 change to their side today, with Manchester United loanee goalkeeper Eli Harrison returning from England under-20 duty this afternoon and starting in goal for the home side. But let's bring you the news now from the visitors, and like our hosts, Salford today also make 1 change, and funnily enough that too is in the goalkeeping department, with Matty Young back from England under-21 duty this afternoon. So Carl Robinson today makes no outfield changes, with a back 3 of Cooper, Rose and Garbett, Harris on the left, Minogue on the right, a midfield of Grant, Butcher and Sesse, and up top it's Udoh and Stockton. Well, a big happy birthday to Carl Robinson today. I'm sure 3 points this afternoon will be the perfect present from his side, but sitting in the opposite dugout to Carl this afternoon is Shrewsbury Town's head coach Michael Appleton. The Salford-born former Manchester United midfielder took charge here at Crowd Meadow towards the end of last season, and this will be the first time he's ever faced his hometown club in a competitive fixture. And it'll be Salford and George Grant to get us underway here. And Salford wearing their white away kit. And we're off and running with Matty Young getting his first touch of the afternoon, and the ball played out towards the right-hand side towards Minogue. There is Sesse getting a flick on that, but it is eventually cleared by Shrewsbury. Garbutt with a crossing opportunity here from the right-hand side, a left-footed in-swinger towards the near post, but that's defended by Shrewsbury, who do get the ball clear. And Cabia looking to launch a counter-attack now, left-hand side. Cabia on the ball, Cabia moving in field now, he's going to go for shots, and it takes a deflection off McDermott and harmlessly goes out of play for a goal kick. Cabia there, leading that counter-attack for the hosts, but the score remains 0-0. In comes the throw now from Garbutt by the corner flag, but that was well claimed by Harrison, the Shrewsbury goalkeeper. You could hear that shout from here, and it's a good throw out as well from the young goalkeeper to Clucas. Clucas making his way down the left-hand side, threads that ball through to McDermott, who could cross the ball in. It's going to fall here for Marquis, but it was always rising and goes comfortably over the bar. So Young then towards Stockton. Cole Stockton gets something on that, and Udoh heads it to Harris. Udoh continues his run, it opens up for Udoh and he levers it straight through the hands of Harrison. No stopping it, and Dan Udoh, for the 2nd season running, scores against his former club. He scored here last season for Wycombe, and he's done so today for his new club Salford City, scoring his first goal for the Ammies as we played 28 minutes. It was good play by Harris, a good run by Udoh, and there was no stopping it. Eli Harrison tried to get something on that, but he struck it well, did Dan Udoh, into the goal. And Salford, with their first shots on target, and probably the first shot on goal actually, take the lead here at Crowd Meadow. It's 1-0. Piovia on the ball now, moving infield, the number 48, and well, he saw an opening there down to Young's left-hand side, and it was a cheeky effort from Piovia, but Young had it covered just about, but worth a go. Zhang on the right-hand side. He's got Grant for company, plays it infield. It's a good ball to Perry. Perry, not much space to McDermott. McDermott under pressure from Sese, who catches McDermott. Burnley low knee goes down, and we're back underway. Cabia crosses that ball in, and well, there was Eovia there. Young towards Stockton, who's having his shirt pulled there. The referee has a good view of that, but we're carrying on with McDermott on the ball. He plays the ball towards Cabia, who's pursuing this. Has he got the better of Cooper? He has, but Cooper's still there with Cabia. Plays it back into midfield. The support and run here from McDermott. McDermott holds on to it, threads that ball through to Sang. Sang on the left-hand side, heading out to the corner flag, plays it back to Cabia, who's in support, and the Arsenal low knee crosses the ball in, defended by Grant, who gets a second opportunity to clear it, gets it to Harris. Harris now with possession. Can he find a pass? He can to Sese. It's just beyond Sese, but Sese has time to recover. Sese now with McDermott in front of him. Sese along the 18-yard line on his left foot, goes for goal, but just wide. And it certainly had Eli Harrison slightly concerned for a split second or two. From this angle, it looked like it might be going into the far post, but it goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. I mentioned how good Sese was last week against Tranmere. He's not scored yet for Salford, but I do feel that goal is coming. Over here on his left foot, goes for a goal, and that doesn't half rattle the woodwork. That's some strike there from Hiovia. My goodness. Salford breathe a sigh of relief, but not for too long, because a cross is into the box here, but it's cleared by Salford. Stockton gets the ball to Udoh. Udoh can't quite control it though. Here's Boyle down the right-hand side towards Sang, but that's going to go out of play. What a strike that was. It was moments after Callum Sese had a shot at the Shrewsbury goal, and then down the other end, Hiovia with a left-footed effort off the crossbar. 1-0, the score remains to Salford, but only just. And that is half-time at Crowd Meadow, and it's taken a while to get going, but we've had some action. But Salford go in 1-0 up here. Well, welcome back to Crowd Meadow as the half-time break is about to draw to a close, and Michael Appleton has actually made a change at half-time. Shrewsbury Town trailing here, the home side, by 1-0. Marquis making way, Isaac England coming on, but we are back off and running here at Crowd Meadow. England under pressure from Sese, plays it back to Boyle. England on the left-hand touchline, crosses the ball into Klukas, who's in a bit of space, and he's not the man you want to leave space to. And Klukas turns and shoots and gets Shrewsbury Town back level. It's one apiece. Well, Shrewsbury have come out of the dressing room at the half-time break, meaning business. 1-1 now between Salford and Shrewsbury Town here. Sam Klukas scores again. He scored his first goal for Shrewsbury against Barnet, so he's back-to-back goals now for Klukas, who certainly has a track record for scoring. He's scored in all 4 divisions, top 5 actually, divisions of the English game during his long career. He scored this afternoon. Cooper with the throw-in down the right-hand side. Minoga to Sese, back to Minoga. Butcher on the right-hand side of midfield, goes for a cross into Udoh. Udoh gets his head on that, but he was always under it and heads it over the bar. Good ball that from Butcher. It's going to be a left-footed outswing. In fact, it's played short to McDermott, back to Klukas, who crosses that ball in. It was a purposeful ball in towards England, but it is defended. And here comes Harris now, bringing the ball out. Can he find an outlet in Sese? That's covered off by Cabia. Cabia now to England. England down the line. Hiovi is in the penalty area. He goes for a shot, blocked by Rose, cleared by Butcher. Cabia loses that to Sese, but that's only as far as Anderson. And Cabia back on the ball now on the left-hand side into the penalty area. Gets the better. Cooper goes for goal. Well saved by Young. Matty Young tips it over the bar. Cabia there, on loan from Arsenal. Puts the ball on his right foot and went for goal. Good save from Young. But it's going to be another corner to Shrewsbury Town. 62 minutes played here. And Shrewsbury's good start to the second half continues. 1-1 the score. Corner, which Clucas is going to take. One arm raise from Shrewsbury's number 6. In comes the cross now. Grant clears it on as far as Sang. Sang goes for goal. Stockson's there, gets a block in. High into the sky it goes. Clucas brings it down on the left-hand side. He's heading out to the corner flag. Sang for support. Sang can cross this ball in. It's a good ball in, and eventually cleared by Salford. I think it was Young with a punch there to get the ball out. But Shrewsbury certainly on the offensive here, and McDermott goes for goal, drags it wide of the near post. Well, Carl Robinson has noticed the way this game is going, and he's about to make a double change. Ashley and Woodburn about to come on. Rose now in the middle of the free. There's a run here from Woodburn. Rose is looking for Woodburn. That was defended there by Boyle. Picked up in midfield here by Butcher. To Sesse on the right-hand side. Back to Butcher, back to Sesse. Sesse, Butcher. Not much room here, but Butcher does well. He's under pressure here from McDermott, but Butcher keeps going. Butcher keeps going. Butcher goes for goal. He's just over the bar. Well, Butcher there. Inches over the bar. The Salford captain with the long throw towards Udoh. That's cleared. Brought down by Perret. Leaves it for England to take over, and England with a through ball, but sweeper keeper Young gets it clear, and whoa, and Harrison comes out of his area there, and the assistant referee has flagged it. Harrison caught that, and I'm not too sure what the referee is going to do about this, because he was a yard out of his area, wasn't he, Harrison, when he caught that, and he immediately knew he was in trouble and drops it. And a yellow card. There was no way on earth, and Harrison I think knew this, which is why I'm a bit surprised it's a yellow card. He was never going to stay in his area there, and if he didn't come out of his area and catch it the way he did, or stop it with his hands the way he did, Salford might have scored there. That's certainly going to be a contentious talking point after the match. It is going to be a free kick though to Salford, right on the edge of the penalty area. 72 minutes played. It's going to be Luke Garbett. Garbett takes it, but whips that ball, looking for the top corner. He's not got the room for that kind of shot, and it goes into the away fans behind the goal. Rose to the right hand side to Sesse. Sesse, a give and go attempted here with Ashley. Can Sesse get to this? Well, it's a good ball from Ashley. It stays in. Sesse crosses it into the box. It's Harris. Oh, and Harris brought down there, right on the edge of the area. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I mean, it was a foul. Now, the other question was that actually in the area or not? The referee has given the free kick, though. But I'm just double checking. Oh, it's right on the edge. Well, Salford did have a free kick on the edge of the area 10 minutes or so ago, and Garbett struck it like he was about 6 yards outside the area rather on the edge. He might do better this time round, although it would better suit a right footer, I'm going to suggest. So maybe Ben Woodburn is the favourite to take this. Both Garbett and Woodburn are over this. Butcher's also there as well. There's players in the wall plus a draft excluder lying on the floor. You'll have to forgive me, I can't see the player's number, but there's a player lying down behind the wall. It is going to be Woodburn! Oh, and Ben Woodburn scores! Ben Woodburn there with the free kick. Got the better of that wall, 12 yards out of goal, blocking Ben Woodburn's view of the goal. However, there was just a little glimmer of light to the left-hand side of Eli Harrison, and that's where Ben Woodburn put the ball. It's a great free kick, this one. Right into the far post area. Eli Harrison on the stretch there, diving to his left. Can't stop it from staying out. It goes into the net. 82 minutes played here, and Salford have retaken the lead. And it's the substitute, Ben Woodburn, with a great free kick there to see Salford retaking the lead. It's 2-1. Stubbs now with a diagonal ball. Rose gets to it. Good stuff from Michael Rose. Here comes Woodburn. Woodburn holds it up. Sesse ever the willing runner. Callum Sesse now making his way forward to Udoh. Udoh into the penalty area on his left foot. Oh, and Dan Udoh puts a full stop on this game and puts it beyond reach now for Shrewsbury Town. That is a great goal from Dan Udoh. His second goal of the afternoon, returning here to Crowd Meadow and returning in a big way. That is a good finish from Dan Udoh. Salford have been under pressure in this second half, but two important goals have cemented the 3 points now for the Amis. Dan Udoh, it's a good finish into the far post. And in the third additional minute, it's Salford 3, Shrewsbury Town 1 now. Take a step back with the way Shrewsbury have come out in this second half, getting that early equaliser. It was a good opening 20-odd minutes to the second half by Shrewsbury. Well, a bit like the Tranmere game last week for Salford. They stood firm, and then a free kick from Ben Woodburn, and then finally a goal from Dan Udoh has seen Salford getting the 3 points here this afternoon. So, Rose with the throw. And that is full time here at Crowd Meadow, and Salford make it back-to-back wins in the league. And this one here in Shropshire this afternoon has been a professional performance, a 3-1 victory